So with Draw to Know It, you learn how to draw out a structure. That gives you an internal schema. And then when you face the structure itself, be it a cadaveric section or an MRI that you're scrolling through, you can now locate what you're looking for in an intellectual way. You have an internal compass. That's the beauty of this process. Science is a foreign language. And what we do at Draw to Know It is that we make that foreign language understandable from the outset, so that when you're taught about it later on, it doesn't feel foreign anymore. If you know that the globus pallidus lies medial to the putamen, then when you're staring at an MRI, you can identify the globus pallidus, and you know that a little bit laterally, you're going to find the putamen. On every device, what you see is a full screen view of the video that you're able to actually draw over. So you're watching the video, you're listening to it, and then you're able to pause the video and draw over it directly. And that's really the process that we want you to go through. And then when you think that you know it, when you think you have it, you can dismiss the video, draw over it yourself, and check your work, challenge against it. The best check on your knowledge base is, can you draw out the information? When it comes to our notes, they are bolstered with links to additional clinical correlations and additional information outside of what's contained within the tutorial. Because one of our major goals is to excite our users. If they're learning about bone embryology or bone histology, why not connect that to bone fractures and bone pathology? We have the ability with technology to take them to that world. And since Draw to Know It is this self-contained continuum of medical and biological science, we can take them across all of those different disciplines with just a hover over or a click. And that's what we do with our notes. So in the past couple of years, we've been to conferences, we've been on the road, going to individual universities, speaking directly to students, and we hear the same thing again and again and again. Science is this foreign language. It was incredibly tough for me to understand what was going on, but by watching Draw to Know It, before I showed up to class, I understood the information, and for the first time ever, it unlocked the subject for me. And then everything else just followed suit. If your students are engaged, everybody else is challenging themselves. So what Draw to Know It really does is it ups the stakes of everybody's game.